that gives me great delight that our keynote and presentation on the mid and downstream perspective is going to be taken by the Authority Chief Executive of the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, Engineer Farouk Ahmed, ably represented here by his Director, Gas Development and Operation, in the person of Engineer Joseph Musa. Please, can you put your hands together for him as he comes up to give us the keynote presentation that will set up the tempo of today's engagement.
Thank you very much, moderator. Like he introduced me, my name is Engineer Joseph Musa. I'm the director handling the gas development and operations in the Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority. So I'm here to represent my authority chief executive who, because of other exigencies and work schedule, he will not be able to be here. And he said I should bring his apologies. Actually, this conference is at his heart, and he made every attempt to make it. But you know, with government work, at the dying minute, he was called for other assignments. So that's why he's not here. And he prepared his presentation and asked me to read it. So I'm not going to say anything more than what he has given me. It is here. So I'm going to read his goodwill. Thank you. Keynote address by the Authority Chief Executive at the Nigerian Hydrocarbon Measurement Conference 2023. I stand on the existing protocol, but I wish to recognize some few. The chairman of the conference, Engineer Olorishola, who was also my former boss, MDs and CEOs of oil and gas companies, captains of the industry, representative of the oil and gas industry stakeholders, member of press if they are here, my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and thank you for the opportunity to give the keynote address focused on petroleum measurement regulation, enabling efficient operations in the gas industry in this session of the Nigerian Hydrocarbon Measurement Conference. The Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority appreciates the work done by the organizers of the NiHMEC and is delighted to provide the perspective of the Petroleum Measurement Regulation 2023. This forum touches at the heart of the oil and gas business because without petroleum measurement, revenues, cost, and profit will not be accurately profiled, meaning that profit to businesses, taxes and levies to government, dividends to investors, interest to financiers, and value to other stakeholders will be jeopardized. This, of course, is unacceptable. As you may recall, the Petroleum Industry Act 2021, aside providing for a conducive business environment, framework for commercially oriented operations, and deepening of local content, it seeks to provide transparency, good governance, and accountability in the administration of the petroleum resources in Nigeria. And the key word there is transparency and accountability, and that is why we are here this morning. Achieving this required statutory enablement for measurement of petroleum, hence the issuance of the Petroleum Measurement Regulation 2023 by the NMDPRA in line with provisions of the PIA 2021. The measurement provision. Traditionally, our regulatory functions places emphasis on standards, best practices, and prescriptive measures for accurate measurement of petroleum liquids, natural gas, flare gas, and petroleum products. It is well to note that characteristics of measurement devices, proving systems, and interfaces for flow measurements, including technical verifications and recertifications of such systems, are at the core of regulatory stewardship. With the onset of the PIA 2021, our focus widened to include new provisions to ensure compliance and to meet the objective of providing basis for our calculations of revenues. These regulations also include, so I give you some of the excerpts of the 2023 regulation. 1, holding operating companies responsible for all non-compliances and measurement inaccuracies, including that by their contractors and subcontractors. 2, provide punitive measures for failure to provide reports, keep records, and data measurements. 3, recognizes the need to close measurement gap by appointing third parties to install or operate measurement systems for recalcitrant operators. 4, ensure traceability of calibration and calibration systems to a recognized standard to mitigate uncertainty. 5, enforce dynamic measurement mandatory for fuel gas measurement points. And 6, approval of the authority prior to implementation of methodologies for measurement loss and shrinkage. Natural gas peculiarities. As the Awal fuel of choice for energy transition, the measurement of natural gas, either in its unprocessed form as marketable natural gas or processed as products in liquefied or compressed form, requires special attention. This means that we must recognize key issues of note affecting measurement inconsistencies when it comes to natural gas. These are: 1, the variation in operating conditions of gas supply or delivery systems that may distort invoice volumes. 2, presence of liquid in marketable natural gas. 3, calorific value insufficient for pricing of natural gas targeted at producing gas derivatives and petrochemicals. 4, measurement of disparities at the entry and exit points of natural gas transportation pipelines and networks. And 5, reckoning of measurement points for arm's length transfer of hydrocarbons. NMDPRA, in enabling efficient measurement operations in the gas industry, will continue to encourage best practices and enforce regulatory provisions that address natural gas measurement challenges. NMDPRA will consider use of piping configurations with conditioners upstream of flow meters, prescribing appropriate frequencies for calibration of meters, mandating installation of gas chromatograph for quality ascertainment, installation of probes at right positions for sampling, single-step vaporization of LNG prior to sampling, and calibration of gas measurement devices at temperatures not below minimum uses or operating conditions as some of the best practices to be implemented or enforced. Unlocking gas resources. The NiHMEC 2023 theme resonates with the current economic reality of Nigeria. We are moving from the usual PMS to the CNG and other forms. So this conference is really very timely and is apt. And unlocking gas resources is the way forward to provide assurance of industry growth. Incentives to attract investment must be tailored towards the entire value chain. Concession-wide allowances to reduce production cost, right pricing of natural gas to support required revenue streams, de-risking investment in natural gas transportation infrastructure, and prioritizing natural gas supply to industries that add value domestically or propelled economic growth should be the focus. In support of the federal government initiative on exploration, production, setting the right domestic best price of natural gas to attract investment in natural gas exploration, production, processing, transportation, and marketing. 2, aggregating the domestic natural gas demand requirements to ensure supply matches demand. 3, providing appropriate framework for cost-reflective tariff for natural gas processing, transportation, and utilization, including measurement. Issuing expanded guidelines to cater for measurement of natural gas, flare gas, fuel gas, and natural gas derivatives. 5, dispassionately implement the provision of natural gas transportation network code to bring in efficiency and gains anticipated from the code. Other regulations issued by the NMDPRA to support aforementioned regulation include Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Operation Regulations 2023, Natural Gas Pipeline Tariff Regulation 2023, Gas Trading and Settlement Regulation 2023, Gas Pricing and Domestic Demand Regulation 2023, and 5, Gas Distribution System Regulations 2023. All these regulations can be found at our website. They are published there. That is www.nmdpra.gov.ng. When you go there, you will see all these regulations. And I enjoin us to go there. It's free. Download so that you can extract the value out of the regulations. Beyond the niceties of natural gas utilization, value can only be assured with appropriate measurement systems, standards and best practices, and statutory enablement. Delegates should know that the depth of the recommendation based on the insight to industry peculiarities and bringing to fore techno-economic realities is highly welcome. As we commence deliberation today, we are hopeful that the outcome of this discourse will substantially bring about improvement in the hydrocarbon accounting and ultimately value creation. We look forward to fruitful discussions that will chart the course of enhanced industry growth. I want to say here, our door, NMDPRA, is open for business. Thank you very much, Engineer Farouk Ahmed, Authority Chief Executive.
Thank you very much, sir. There's no better way to conclude on a wonderful keynote presentation than to say that your door is always open for business. And that is good. Is it open by 2 a.m., sir? Is the door open at 2 a.m.? 24/7, 24 hours. Okay, you guys heard it. Please put your hands together for him. That means that they mean business. When I said 2 a.m., some of you thought we were doing midnight meeting. No, it means that we can access their website at any given point in time. And then, of course, the authority chief executive have actually said that those informations we can access from their website are all free. And so let us please take an advantage of that to make sure that we get some of this information. I'm very sure the paper will be made available, sir, so that some of us can follow through. There are 7 key points that he had mentioned there that will help us make the report to be much more robust. And of course, as it is, we want to say a big thank you one more time to all of our sponsors for making this a reality. Before we go in for our lead paper presentation, we are just going to take 2 goodwill messages this morning. And I know for sure one of the speakers has been here, and I would like to invite him to come up to give the goodwill message, and that's the person of Mr. Ojoma Emma from the Standard Organization of Nigeria. Please, can we put our hands together for him?
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Ojoma Emma from Standard Organization of Nigeria. by way of introduction, I am a lead auditor for quality management system, environmental management system, OSHAs and FSMS, and of course, laboratory assessor based on 17025. And currently, I am the operations, would I say, assistant director at River State office. I want to seek the permission of the chairman to leverage on the existing protocol to present the goodwill message from my Director General. And he asked me to read it, just like my friend said. He gave it to me, he said, read it to them, and that is all. So what is inside? Probably, I don't know. I'm just going to open it now and read it. So this is the goodwill message by Malam Farouk A. Salim, Director General, Chief Executive, Standard Organization of Nigeria, SON, at the 3rd Nigerian Hydrocarbon Measurement Conference, NMDPRA, 2023, on the Thursday, 5th October 2023, at VCP Hotel, Victoria Island, Lagos State, Nigeria. I am honored to stand before you today as the Director General, Chief Executive of the Standard Organization of Nigeria, SON, at the 3rd Nigerian Hydrocarbon Measurement Conference, NiHMEC, to address such a distinguished gathering of professionals, experts, and stakeholders in the hydrocarbon industry. The Standard Organization of Nigeria is a parastatal under the Federal Ministry of Industry, Trade, and Investment. The mandate of the organization includes elaboration of standards relating to products, measurements, materials, processes, and services, among others, as well as their promotion at national, regional, and international levels. Certification of products, system assistance in the production of quality goods, services, improvement of measurement accuracies, and circulation of information relating to standards. In line with the theme of this conference, unlocking gas resources and optimizing metering for maximum value, the Standard Organization of Nigeria, through the National Meteorology Institute, NMI, at Enugu, are the custodian of the national primary standard in the country. It is responsible for scientific metrology. The organization currently carries out calibration services for industries, government agencies, research institutions, and testing laboratories in various fields of metrology, namely mass, length, temperature, and pressure, among others. Flow measurement generates data for quantifying oil and gas revenue. And this is where NiHMEC has gained the attention and interest of all stakeholders in the Nigerian petroleum industry. Hence, accurate metering stands at the cash register of the oil and gas industry. The government revenue from petrochemical sector hinges on the quantities recorded by the flow measurement and metering equipment at the point of sale, which makes it highly essential that the metering equipment used must therefore be fit for purpose. SON recognizes the importance of promoting accurate measurement in order to boost consumer confidence and facilitate trade practices to make Nigeria the destination of choice for trading with the international community. And the deliberation from this event will enhance the framework of Nigeria's hydrocarbon industry for improved service delivery. Excuse me. SON is always seeking out ways to increase collaboration with the relevant stakeholders in order to address new challenges to accurate and reliable hydrocarbon measurements in Nigeria and to profile technological and innovative processes and systems to mitigate challenges. While standardization activities of SON are dynamic and inexhaustive, I want to assure you of SON's readiness and responsiveness to meet your demands as we look forward to profitable collaboration with your association. I wish you a successful and fruitful conference filled with insightful discussions and breakthrough in the field of hydrocarbon measurement, and may your collective efforts pave the way for a sustainable and efficient future in the realm of energy exploration and utilization. Thank you. Malam Farouk A. Salim, Director General, Chief Executive, SON. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Please, following suit with the chairman, we want to say thank you very much, sir. It's a wonderful way to actually help us understand that even SON has a role to play, especially in this industry. I think earlier on we were looking or discussing on the subject matter of collaboration between agencies so that we have a unified standard around which we are going to engage and deal with, especially when it has to do with metering. And of course, calibration and the rest of all of the different elements that makes up for ensuring that hydrocarbon measurement meets up with international standards. And it's a great thing to have heard this particular presentation from the Standard Organization of Nigeria. Please, on behalf of the chairman, please tell Oga that we've received this message very well and that you added, neither did you subtract anything from it. As it was given, so it was delivered. Please put your hands together one more time for him. Well, we are very honored to have also in our midst the organization that obviously deals with revenue allocation in the country. Sometimes it's not just about the fact that revenue is being generated, but it's also the fact that these funds are actually designated to the different units of the economy that can help oil the engine of growth and development of Nigeria. And of course, from the Revenue Mobilization, Allocation and Fiscal Commission under the presidency, I would like to please welcome the chairman of the Crude Oil Monitoring Committee, Honorable Abubakar Sadiq Gozao, as he comes up here to make the presentation, or his rep that is in the house, whichever it is. Okay, he's here. Okay, good morning, sir. No, you're coming to give a goodwill message. Not to worry, for the fact that you passed my podium, sir, I will make sure you are going to sit on that panel. We must hear your own perspective. Please put your hands together for him.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Abubakar Sadiq Gosol. I'm actually representing the chairman and the chairman Crude Oil Committee. On behalf of the Revenue Mobilization and Fiscal Commission, I would like to congratulate the organizers of this program for a well-structured program, and I think it's quite it's quite important that we have such engagements from. We actually collect the revenue, so we want to ensure the necessary bases have been established, and whatever challenges you have with government, we can actually look at and mitigate it for the betterment of this country. I never knew I was going to be invited to make a speech, so it will be fair to say congratulations to everybody. But as the program goes on, I'll be sure to chip in one or two viable information. Thank you very much for having me here.